Speaking of bang bang, IDK with the song "Porno," dude. Let's talk about some bang bang. Uh, no, I was really impressed with this IDK record. I believe the title is "He Real?"
It is.
And is he for real? I mean,
Mhm.
I'd never even really been tuned into him too much, and I can't make it. This is if I'm just impressed because I hadn't heard him before, or if this is par for the course for IDK.
Uh, yeah, he's really interesting because he signed to Warner Music, but he's like not really famous or well known at all. Um, and last year for XXL, Trippy Red skipped his freestyle after being selected. Like just left and didn't shoot one. So
Mhm.
IDK took that chance and uploaded a video called Trippy Red's Freestyle when it was him doing like a freestyle and like going after people for not having their bars and stuff like that. And I think there was a bit of a mixed response to that. People, calling him out for clout Jason and shit like that. But what everyone was missing who didn't know about him was that IDK is really fucking talented. Like he's just an impressive rapper. And I
Mhm.
think on this debut album, you get a lot of what we had on his past mixtape. He was very bad, where he is a bit of a. Oh, I was very bad. He kind of has like a broad skill set. I think we got that on this, right? Like there's some trap bangers on this album. There's some more crossover songs, maybe even some R&B singing at times.
Mhm.
And most people can't do all of that together. I think maybe the issue with this album is that I don't know if any of that super stand out enough to justify having that much variety on a project because like it isn't that focused. Like he's touching on race and society on some of this album,
Mhm.
and then just rapping about like fucking hoes a few tracks before. So I don't know if like thematically it
It's
meets
tight.
the grand aspirations he was putting on the album. I mean, literally
Mhm.
the cover, he's grabbing like a goat, like it's goat. Right? It's pretty obvious symbolism, but even if it's kind of jumbled, the talent is pretty obvious, and there's a bunch of songs that just sound really good on their own. So I'm hoping this gets just more eyes on him, just because he's definitely one of the more under seen rappers we have right now.
Yeah, and even though I think you made a good point in terms of the focus of the album and touching on all these different topics, the album flows together really well as a cohesive sound. The way that the tracks transition together, I thought was really impressive, and it kind of just flows really well, especially in the beginning when the songs are shorter. There's a lot that are like under 2 minutes in the beginning, and
Right.
really just seem to kind of jump from one song to the next, especially like that middle 24 to Lily to Porno are just like really well produced and just like sound awesome. Um, Especially those that like deep bass on 24 is just like you really just start like getting into it.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and Porno is so ridiculous, and then all of a sudden Pusha T shows up, and you're like, what? Like
Yeah.
propels the song to another level. Yeah, I was really impressed, and it, for someone that I don't think I don't know if this is gonna be the album that pushed him to the next level, but I think it'll start to garner him more attention. He really, I think, balls out on this, and yeah, I wrote down like 5 or 6 songs. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, these are really solid tracks, and for one that has only like 14 songs, like pretty good for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's a short record too. Despite a lot of tracks, like you said, a lot of them are short. And like Lily, that's produced by Frank Dukes. That's pretty high profile. And December, that features Burna Boy, the most famous and hottest of all the Afro beat guys right now. The No Cable features GLC, Kanye's old friend. There's a lot of people on here, and it's funny. Look at the writing credits. Lil Wayne, Black Thought, some of that's interpolations and stuff, but he takes from a lot. Thelonious Martin on here too. So but yeah, I think Porno stood out to me just because you have Jid and Pusha after
Yeah.
IDK, and IDK acquits himself well. He's talented enough to hang with those dudes. And remember on the Powers Pleasant song "Please Forgive," where he's rapping with Denzel Curry and Zilla Kami. He's talented enough to spit with the best of them.
Mhm.
But he's clearly been presenting himself as someone with the aspirations to tackle more, more conscious stuff. And again, I don't think he's at like a Joey level, let alone a Kendrick level or anything yet. But yeah, let's hope this some of these songs hit. It's weird though. Like, do you want to get known for a song like Porno or Lily, some like hotter song, when you're really more interested in the other stuff? Like, I just don't actually know like what his main focus is, because again, it's kind of over the place. But maybe we don't need one of those. He's talented enough; he can just make whatever kind of song he wants.
Yeah, it's funny because I wrote down Alone, European Skies, Michael WTF, like
That was good.
yeah, even like on December when he starts to kind of go into this reggae hip hop sound, it's like still quality. So he seems pretty elastic in some sense, and I think maybe depending on what catches, that will kind of decide the direction he wants to go to try to make more hits. But I hope he gets recognized for songs like European Skies over Porno. But we added Porno to the playlist. So, I mean, what does that say about us?